murders her sister.
Wow.
And I'm saying, what has that got? It's a horrible thing.
Right.
You know, the whole story is horrible, but what has it to do with our show that 21 years ago?
Maybe you planted a seed of hatred in her.
Oh, Rich.
Well, he's playing devil's advocate.
No, seriously, comedy's hard.
Yeah, that's right, Rich. Way to wreck everything, Rich.
And if
Well,
she,
really,
if
I
she
mean-
worked for you in 1994, that means she wasn't even around that long.
No.
Because you started in 91.
No, and honestly, we've had hundreds of people work on our show. And yet
you don't
someone
remember her,
decided,
do you even remember her?
I now remember her, yes.
Okay.
Yes. She was.
And she was a lovely, I mean, I have no idea what's going on, but a lovely person. But she's worked in television for years since, producing shows and all that.
So
That's
how you
the
know-
only thing that was mentioned in the headline, and we're all looking around and saying, who is she? Does she? And we... You know, when I first got the call, of course, you sweat, say, oh, my God, who? And then I'm thinking, do I not know the names of all the producers? So I'm looking at the list, and I call the executive producer of the show. Are you sure? And we look, and then the company's looking, and we find her name. In 1994, she worked for the show. I mean, that's amazing how that became the story.
But again, that's a testament to how well you're doing, because you're the big name they associate with her from 20 years ago. Like, nothing she's done since was as big as your show.
Right.
Proud I am.
Well, you know, that's a big place to be in show business.
And, you know, you got your name back in the press.
she guilty?
That's good. That's good for what you're doing now.
I don't know.
With this
it really
you
is
pick
a horrible story. Suicide, not suicide.
The
I mean, it's
sister
bad
wrote a
story.
note. The sister was deaf, and they said that there was a note found, but then they suspected that Jill wrote the note.
Right.
But then the DA is requesting it be investigated further. So
Yeah, it's
They don't know.
and
Why would you
I'm
kill
not
your
making
own
light of the
sister?
story.
That's Cain.
You
don't even get that.
Yeah.
I get Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Doesn't mean it's funny.
I thought it was pretty quick.
Comedy's hard.
I thought it was quick.
it was quick.
It was very quick, but
You rushed into a bad joke.
we have to wrap up. Why? Because we brought up a serious question?
No, it's 8 o'clock.
Are they,
Jerry has to
are
be
they
out.
yanking Jerry out of here now?
Yeah, Jerry.
What the hell? Where you at with giraffes before you leave?
With giraffes?
Yeah.
Well, I hate to stick my neck out, but comedy's hard.
No, it wasn't. That was good. That was
comedy
a good one.
is hard.
You didn't read. I guess you didn't read the paper today.
No,
Jerry
I didn't.
Springer.
What's the deal?
Well, Ricky Gervais tweeted a picture of this lady. You know,
Lake, can we see the picture? Show Jerry.
it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I'm with Ricky Gervais. It's
We
disgusting.
talked about it last night on our show.
Did you?
We were
I'm-
getting calls.
There's an old lady laying next to a giraffe neck that she killed.
Yeah.
And she said it was sick.
It's the posing and the grandstanding
Yeah,
thing that
and
really
the fact that she choked her with her bare hands
really bothers me.
amazingly.
But Ricky is all about animal rights, and he tweeted this picture and he showed his disgust, and now
She's not old.
Yeah, she's a grandmother. She's in her 40s.
and now she's getting the death
Yeah.
threats, right?
That's good.
Yeah,
Fuck
look
her.
at, I mean,
But what is she saying, that the giraffe was going to die anyway?
yeah, at some point, everything's going to die.
Everybody's got to die sometime, Red.
That's not. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's
She's hot,
it's
though.
the trophy hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm against it.
Yeah, she's posed in front of a lot of other things, too. She's an old twat. Fuck
Yeah,
her.
fuck her.
All right, Jerry, thanks for coming in.
Well, it's a big story today, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I got
but
I had
you
to
get
get
a
up
lot of
early
hunters.
to be here.
The
Can't you be on later in the day so I don't have to
We
get up
could
so early?
certainly do that. The hunters, they're going to be mad at us now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not against hunting in general.
Exactly.
But
If you hunt something just to fuck it or laugh at it, I'm fine with that. But if it's to just pose in front of it,
But the trophy hunting like that and putting it on your Facebook, like,
Yeah.
look at what I did.
And
It's
why
like,
do you
it's
why do you hunt a giraffe?
so it's easy to spot.
I mean, really?
Where's it got to hide? You
It just-
Toys R Us.
That's funny. Well, you get most of your numbers.
Yay.
Anyway.
Hold on. So you go to JerrySpringerTV
Yes.
.com because we do want Jerry to get, he's best slap, best stripper, all the great things about this show.
Best Jerry
Let's be honest,
moment.
That's why people
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
Best wrestling, best Jerry moment, and vote on it. You can win stuff. It's called Too Hot for TV. Too. By the way, Jerry's doing a WWE Network show, which premieres on April 27th.
Nice, Jerry.
You're just all over the place.
How many more years for the Jerry Springer show, you think?
Well, I've signed through 2018, so I know I'm going that. And as long as I'm healthy, I'll keep doing
But then
it.
after that, you got to make it to 30 years.
Yeah.
Do you
So,
tape out in New York?
Connecticut, Stamford.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How's the audiences these days?
great.
Okay.
Well, because there's so many college campuses around if you consider Massachusetts, Rhode Island,
Right.
Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
College kids still love you, right, Jerry?
There's no taste.
They still do though.
They still love you.
We fill up with college.
It's an amazing run. An amazing run.
I'm very
Are
lucky.
you going to be in Harrisburg this weekend? Because I'll be working at the Comedy Zone in
Oh,
Harrisburg.
I'll change my schedule.
Yes,
I'll be
Friday
there.
and
And the
Saturday.
audience that
Yeah.
you get will be a lot smarter than the ones Rich gets.
That's
Yeah.
right. You knew Norton was acting because his eyes almost popped out of his head.
Well
also
said.
tonight I'll be at
Where? Tell us. Yes.
at the balcony club in Carlstadt, New Jersey
The
tonight.
Balcony Club.
I
You'll
don't
be
know
in
what
the
the fuck it's
balcony?
called. A
Right.
balcony. It's during.
I wish it was the same one Damien's maid joined in The Omen. Because she hung herself off.
Same one, Lincoln. Anyhow, the
yes.
balcony
Yes.
tonight in
Oh,
Carlstadt, Harrisburg. What is that? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Oh,
Yes.
Lincoln was a
Are
hero,
you
Rich.
Are you nervous in front of Jerry Springer?
Not at all.
No,
When he came to
because
the phone,
I'm just
I think
asking.
I asked some great questions. I
You
think
did.
I
You
carried
were
this
amazing.
interview.
You absolutely
carried
did.
Hold on, and I didn't even break out. I didn't even break this out.
We're all
on
going
the
to pat you on
interview.
the back.
what
during
you
the
got?
break.
My star, David.
Oh, there you go. Well, now I like you.
Exactly. He's proud of people who are ashamed of him.
Look at all the tattoos, though. That's not
Yeah,
right.
well, I
Yeah,
just got
that's
a new
not- no,
Jewish
no.
one.
You're not allowed to have
Hi.
tattoos.
Yeah, it's nice what you got on there, but you're going to hell.
No, if every Jew that defaced their body
Yes.
couldn't get buried, no one would be in a Jewish cemetery because of facelifts, nose jobs, earrings. That's defacing your
argue that
body.
out.
I'm
God.
not. Yeah, I'm not having a face. I'm going to have my body lowered. It's cheaper.
Are you going to close on that?
Comedy is hard.
It's kind of good. What the hell? It's Jerry
Take a break
Springer.
and eat and make love.
Yeah, we're going to do all that. Thank you, Jerry Springer.
My psychiatrist told me I'm crazy. I said I want a second opinion. He says, "Okay, you're ugly too."
All right, Jerry.
On the way, Louis C.K. and an astronaut.
And asked.
An astronaut that had a viral hit.
That's right.
That's how I'm promoting it today.
More with Opie and Jim after this.
Miss some of today's show?
We don't have all day.
Or just want to hear it all over again?
I just ate a shit sandwich. Time to go.
Sounds scrumptious.
Catch an encore presentation of today's show
Oh, boy, is this going to be a fun day. Strap in, kids.
starting at 11 a.m. on the East, 9 a.m. on the West.
That to me, that sounds like just a healthy celebration.
Nice. Real nice.
That's an encore presentation of today's show, starting at 11 a.m. on the East, 9 a.m. on the West. Sirius 206, XM 103. Anderson Cooper, AC360.
Hey, Senator, I'm sorry for interrupting. Hey, welcome everyone to this Anderson Cooper special. We begin, though, tonight, as we always do, keeping them on.
I'm Anderson Cooper, host of AC360 on CNN and heard right here on Sirius XM.
Joining us now, it's Bill Maher, Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky. Senator Paul, is the President of the United States about to start breaking the law here? Do you feel you messed up in letting it get this far?
Yes, I think I made a mistake.
That's AC360 weeknights at 8 p.m. Eastern on CNN, Sirius XM 115, or listen on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, hi. You reached Chuck at Chuck Masters Enterprises. Leave a message or, better yet, send me an email. You know, of course, if you're already online, you can just hit me up on the Facebook. Well, wait, strike that. Let's do LinkedIn. You know, keep it professional. Unless you're into brevity, in which case, feel free to tweet me. Hashtag voicemail. Since we're going there, to be honest, you know, Instagram probably is the quickest way to reach me. Just, you know, make sure your name and number is somewhere in the photo. Hey, I can't wait to do business.
Have you ever noticed the more ways we invent to not talk to a real person, the more we really just want to talk to a real person? Rediscover the lost art of human interaction with Ruby Receptionists, the virtual receptionist who sets you apart from your competition by handling all your calls with a perfect mix of friendliness and professionalism. Just like an old-fashioned receptionist. Try Ruby free for 14 days. Visit callruby.com, or better yet, call us. 844-400-RUBY.
Here's a question. What's the most important holiday? Christmas? Valentine's Day? Maybe they're close, but it's Mother's Day. Do you love your mom? Well, you better make sure she knows it. So what's the perfect gift? Well, Steven Singer's famous 24-karat gold-dipped roses, of course. It's the perfect gift for all the moms in your life. A real long-stem rose deeply dipped in 24-karat pure gold. This gift lasts forever, and they start at only $59. Yes, only $59. Steven Singer's real long-stem roses come shipped in a beautiful gift box with your own personalized Mother's Day card. Steven Singer has special colors available for Mother's Day. Choose from peach, which symbolizes appreciation, the classic all gold, which symbolizes respect and eternal love, or brand new for this year, pink champagne, the perfect symbol of love and celebration. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Order now and get free shipping. Call 1-888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER or go to IHateStevenSinger.com and order your Mother's Day rose. Steven Singer Jewelers. One place, one price.
Paid for by Stansberry & Associates Investment Research.
Hi, Ron Paul here. Today I have an urgent message for every American who's retired or thinking about retiring soon. You see, our own government's disastrous policies have now put you, me, and everyone over the age of 50 at great risk. Sometime in the near future, we're going to have yet another financial crisis. This one won't be solved with bailouts, and it will hit seniors the hardest. I fear there will be civil unrest, a drop in stock prices, pension fund collapses, big changes to Social Security and Medicare, the erosion of personal liberties, bank and brokerage closings, and ultimately a major crisis as the U.S. dollar is rejected for almost any non-paper alternative.
Don't let this happen to your retirement. Dr. Ron Paul strongly believes when the next crisis hits, there'll be no warning, and the government won't save you. Go to www.ronpaulwarning5.com, where you'll learn simple steps you can take to protect your retirement. Go online to www.ronpaulwarning5.com.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Hey, One Travelers, are you ready to save big this season? One Travel has deals on over 450 airlines worldwide and ultra-low rates on hotels. Plus, when you use promo code TRAVEL, you could save up to $20 on their booking fees. Stop putting your great escape on hold. Download their free app, visit onetravel.com, or call 888-898-2471. And book your next flight and hotel stay with One Travel.
Promo code expires April 30th, 2015. He sold more albums in the U.S. than Elvis,
Billy Joel,
even Michael Jackson.
It's very sweet that you noticed that.
Garth Brooks.
Garth joins host Stormy Warren for an exclusive SiriusXM Town Hall.
Discussing his new album.
And answering subscriber questions.
That sounds right down my alley. That sounds fun.
SiriusXM's Town Hall with Garth Brooks.
This morning at 11 a.m. Eastern and Pacific.
Exclusively on the Highway, Channel 56.
And the SiriusXM app.
Ever consider owning a sustainable business that promotes work-life harmony? Kitty Academy is expanding nationwide and providing exceptional opportunities for new franchise owners. Kitty Academy has been an industry leader in educational childcare for over 30 years, with more than 130 locations across the U.S. Kitty Academy's franchise opportunity meets the needs of career-oriented individuals interested in the flexibility, freedom, and financial rewards that business ownership affords. The average revenue for a Kitty Academy franchise is $1.2 million. There is no better time to own a childcare franchise. Childcare is a $60 billion industry, and the need for quality childcare is skyrocketing with more dual-income households than ever before. Call 888-816-8466 to learn more about franchise opportunities or visit us at the Dallas Franchise Expo May 16th and 17th. Kitty Academy franchisees come from a variety of backgrounds and careers. Call 888-816-8466 or visit kittyacademyfranchising.com to learn more. Contact Kitty Academy. Get started today.
I'm Steve Sidkowski, a former Wall Street insider. I'm holding a book that will show you investing strategies which could help you earn the kind of money you've always dreamed about. And right now, I'm giving this book away for free. So who needs to read it? If you're in the middle of your career and worry you'll never have enough money to retire, you need to read this book. If you're already retired and your income isn't enough, you need to read this book. And if you don't want to be selling burgers at 80, you need to read this free book. It includes the strategy I use to make a 72% profit on a trade where the stock only moved 12%. You'll need at least $1 million to ever fully retire. If you're behind on that goal, you really need to read Trade Like the Pros. And you can for free by calling 1-800-944-0324. Skeptical that it will deliver results? It's a free book, so what do you have to lose? Find out how at 1-800-944-0324. 1-800-944-0324.
Baseball season is in full swing. And guys, if you're into fantasy baseball, you'll want to hear this. These new one-day fantasy baseball leagues at FanDuel.com are the hottest thing in fantasy sports. At FanDuel, you play in one-day fantasy baseball leagues for real money with immediate cash payouts. And with no season-long commitment, you only play when you want. And you can pick a new team any day. And get this, there's a guy in Detroit named Chris Prince who's won over $724,000 playing at FanDuel. Damn! And he's not alone. Over 1 million players have already won money playing fantasy sports on FanDuel.com. FanDuel is the leader in one-day fantasy baseball. It's so big that they're paying out up to $2.5 million in winnings every day during baseball season. Plus, right now, FanDuel is giving you up to $200 free. For every dollar you deposit, FanDuel will match it up to $200. The only way to get up to $200 free is to go to FanDuel.com. Click the microphone in the upper right corner and use the promo code 7474. That's FanDuel.com, promo code 7474.
I work for a Fortune 500 company. I've been exposing sensitive business documents for over 15 years. Some share vital information for money, others to expose wrongdoing. My reasons are different. Why do I do it? I need to print stuff, and sometimes I forget to pick it up. Is that so wrong?
Unattended documents can make your printer one of your company's greatest security risks. Learn how to gain control of document security at nuance.com/gain control.
Hey, this is Dr. Steve from Weird Medicine with another Dr. Steve Medical Minute.
Hey, Dr. Steve. My hair's getting thin on top, and I heard a commercial for biotin, I think it is, some kind of supplement. Is that going to help?
Biotin is a water-soluble B vitamin that is involved in the manufacture of fatty acids and energy. Some people have biotin deficiency, which causes, among other things, hair loss. The supplement industry figures, well, since people with biotin deficiency regrow their hair after taking biotin, it must work for everyone else. I can't find a single study in the medical literature that shows that biotin improves hair growth in otherwise normal individuals. So let's look at some things that may help. Minoxidil was sold as a blood pressure medicine until one day some genius noticed that it stimulated hair growth in some men with male pattern baldness or baldness on the top of their head. This is now sold over the counter as Rogaine and can be found in the generic aisle as well. It's so cheap now you can buy a 6-month supply on Amazon for around $25. Around 30 to 50% of users will claim a noticeable hair growth with this preparation. Propecia is another drug. This one in pill form for hair loss and has some significant success in clinical studies. Since most hair loss is a product of testosterone exposure, Propecia blocks the activity of testosterone at the cellular level and allows hair follicles to regrow. This one is prescription only, as there is some potential for sexual and other adverse effects. Another treatment is what I like to call the Kumia option. Get hair transplanted from the back of your head to the top. You can call them follicles, but we all know they're tiny, tiny hair plugs. For the money you'll spend on this therapy, you can call them whatever you like. Be sure to check out Weird Medicine, Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Fluid. We're back. With Opie and Jim.
Billy Joel, huh?
Yes. Cosmic rationale. I do like this song. Colin doesn't like Billy Joel.
He doesn't like Billy Joel.
No, and it always makes me. I feel guilty now when I enjoy a Billy Joel song because it's stupid Colin.
We're playing some Billy Joel because it's the story of the day. Billy Joel is going to become a father for the second time, I believe. Yes, you heard that right. Billy Joel's going to be a father for the second time. He's 66 years old.
Wow.
He's got a girlfriend that's a lot younger than him, and they're having a kid, man. It's all over the place. 66 years old. Wow.
Wow, he's going to be there for that kid through...
He'll make it to kindergarten with the kid, right? I like Billy Joel. What am I doing?
Do you ever meet him out in Long Island?
Yeah.
Growing up like...
a bunch of times. When I was working at BAB, he worked the phones right next to me for one of the pledge drives. I saw STP at, what is it called? The Paramount out there in Huntington. And I was in a VIP area, just me and him.
Yeah.
Drinking a little wine together. He went to the show because his daughter was a big fan.
Of you guys?
No, of STP.
All right, okay. I'm just, all right. I'm asking.
We know a lot of the same people through BAB and stuff. He's a very nice guy. He's very down to earth. Or maybe he just wanted me to get the fuck away from him. And I don't know. He's a good guy. So we wish him nothing but the best with his
baby.
With his baby that's on the way. 66
She's pretty,
years
right,
old.
this girl?
Yeah. She's definitely all right.
Good for Billy.
Wow, he looks like the guy on Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
All he needs is that hat.
How old is she?
I always hated that hat.
33?
Yeah.
33, he's 66.
Let me zoom in on that, baby.
Wow, look at that.
That's what I need. A fucking girl
You
half
add
my
her-
age. Needed that since I was 20.
Jerry Springer was wonderful.
Yes, he was. Jerry's a fun guy.
There's some weird stories in the news today.
But the reason I looked at the...
Yeah, I saw you like kind of cringe over there or whatever.
Oh, look at her.
Great news. The judge ruled V. Stiviano must return $2.6 million to Shelley Sterling. That twat that taped Donald Sterling illegally or immorally, however you want to look at it, has to give back $2.6 fucking million. Oh,
That's
so
awesome.
great.
And we always thought that she was more of a twat than
what a
Donald Sterling
cunt.
and what he ended up saying, just because she was secretly taping the guy.
Yep.
Did he give it to her in like some kind of pay?
Gifts or whatever, but technically I guess it was community property, and Shelley Sterling is saying he didn't have my permission. I don't know what the legality is.
But the judge has decided that she has to give back $2.6
How
million
much did
worth
she
of stuff.
out of? But what did she make out of it?
Oh, well, she was suing her before that those things came out. I wonder if she released that stuff as revenge because she was being sued by Shelley, and maybe Donald wasn't sticking up for her. Who knows?
Right. That's great news today. Whatever happened to her? Is she still trying to walk around with those visors and those
She's
people
doing
and stuff?
improv.
No one cares about her.
She went away fast, right? Mother arrested after telling AA sponsor she hosted underage party and had sex with her daughter's boyfriend after his dick was too big for the 16-year-old to handle.
That story is hot on every level except the arrest.
What?
I want to see his dick.
What is this story? It's just breaking. So you got a daughter, got a boyfriend, he's got a big dick. So the mom's like, "Wow, man, that dick's too big for you. So I'll take care of this one."
Is that the mom?
She's so
That's
hot.
the
Look how good looking she is.
Holy fuck!
Imagine your dick is too big for your girlfriend, so the hot mother sucks it. How lovely.
Wow, she is sexy. How old is the mom?
35.
35, and she has a 16-year-old.
How old was the
Got
kid?
pregnant at 18.
Yeah, how old was the kid? 16?
I would assume right around the same age,
Yeah,
right?
16.
An Evans woman opened up to her Alcoholic Anonymous sponsor and ended up in jail based partly on what she revealed about an underage party and sex romp at her home,
was
according to authorities. Is that what? I mean, what do you guys?
It depends
think of that?
on when she was. No, I think it's terrible that the person called the cops on her. Is it something she did that day, or was she confessing something from her past?
Well, I'm reading the story. The sponsor told investigators that she was recently asked to help Len Hart. So she asked her over for coffee on April 10th to talk about Len Hart's plans for sobriety and such. Oh, okay, the sponsor. Okay, so they got together. Len Hart is her name. Informed her she was 4 days sober since April 6th when she lost custody of her 5 children, ages 4, 6, 8, 10, and 16. Len Hart told her that an emergency hearing was conducted this month when her kids were taken away from... Oh, God, there's a lot of... Who gives a fuck in this article?
Well, no, that might be part of why she called the cops. Maybe she'll say she was looking out for the other kids.
Yeah. Okay. Due to an incident that occurred at her house. That's why the kids were taken away. But we already know the incident. Her kids were with their father one night when her 16-year... Here's the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
Sit back. Okay.
That's good.
Her kids were with their father one night when her 16-year-old daughter texted her and asked her if her and some friends could come over to party. Len Hart replied, "Come on, let's party." Len Hart allowed her teen daughter and her friends to smoke marijuana and drink her alcohol in her home. The group of minors and her played, holy fuck, naked Twister in the living room.
With the mom.
With the mom?
Yes.
Best thing I've ever heard. God, I need friends like this. People in my life.
God, my mom sucked.
Mine too.
Okay, girls, all girls sit down now.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I know. My mom was such a buzzkill.
She really was, man.
She wouldn't even jerk my friends off.
Come home with a little alcohol in my breath, all hell breaks loose. This lady's playing naked Twister with her fucking daughter.
It's a party, though.
Len Hart had sex with an 18-year-old in the bathroom.
Oh, she's awesome.
It's not against the law.
While the others continued to play Twister, Len Hart told her sponsor she was still horny afterwards, so she brought her sex toys out in the living room. What? This is a real story?
Yeah.
What a great family.
Holy fuck. Wait, let me read that again.
Marry her.
So after the sex in the bathroom, she was still horny. So she brought her sex toys out in the living room and began to use them on herself in front of the group.
Oh, she's awesome. What a great mom.
Well, maybe they were playing charades.
What about the daughter, though?
What do you mean? Hopefully she participated. What do you mean? What, is she a buzzkill?
I'm a buzzkill. This is a hot story, and I have to go, what about the daughter?
Exactly.
I don't
hope
blame
she
you.
les
I
that
feel
with
the
someone.
same way.
You do?
Yeah, well, the two of you. How about you stop killing everyone else's heart on? What happened?
I would at least think she would say, hey, why don't you go to the store, get me some smokes
well,
or something.
Go suck his cock.
Because I want to shove big things in my pussy in front of the rest of the group.
No, she probably said, go suck his cock. I'm over here entertaining the group. Be a good hostess.
Make some popcorn.
The group and Lenhart then got in her hot tub naked, where the party continued. Lenhart said she was asleep in her bed and woke up around 3:30 in the morning when she felt someone having sex with her. She thought it was the 18-year-old, but realized it was her daughter's 16-year-old boyfriend.
What? Oh, so he banged her while she was sleeping?
So she banged two of the kids.
Yeah, but
the 18-year-old in the bathroom, now she's passed out asleep. 3:30 in the morning, she wakes up, and it's another kid having sex with her, the 16-year-old, which is the daughter's boyfriend.
Well, then it's not her fault. The guy kind of raped her.
The daughter later told her mother that she felt guilty because her boyfriend's 10-inch penis was too large for her, and he needed to have sex instead with the mother.
Why wouldn't they put his name in the paper? If I was him, I'd be like, and it's me that they're talking about.
Right.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
Here's the only problem I have with the story.
Penis.
I don't know why they didn't highlight the next line of this story. Lenhart also told her sponsor that she had shown her daughter pornographic photos, including photos of her and her current boyfriend having sex.
This mother is such a dirty girl.
Look how pretty she is.
Yeah, no. 5 kids, though.
Oh, that pussy's got to hang like a rubber glove.
Yeah, it's probably a mess. Probably a mess.
Wow, he said no sexual crime charges were being filed because 16 is the legal age of consent.
Then what's she in trouble for?
Well, then why did the sponsor call the cops about what?
Alcohol and
I guess
drugs
it's
to a minor?
the underage drinking at the house, right?
But that was before when she was active, and now she's getting sober. It's almost
She's
like
only been sober 4 days, Jimmy.
okay, but she's trying to get clean and sober. So what you're going to tell her is, if you tell me something you've done, again, if it's a murder,
right?
But hey, I allowed my kids to drink. Maybe in sobriety she wouldn't do that. Fuck that lady for calling the cops. That really annoys me.
And that's fuck the article too, because it makes it look like, hey, AA is bad or sponsors are bad. Look,
well, you know what? If that AA sponsor called the cops, hearing something that was like, hey, look, I'm trying to get sober now. I did this stupid thing, then that sponsor's fucking shit.
What I'm saying, don't let that deter you from going to a meeting and every sponsor, it's just one fucking idiot.
I've never heard of this before.
And that sponsor probably maybe only had fucking 6 months or 8 months clean.
If
you don't
say,
know.
like, I did this, I don't know. I don't know what the rules should be. Like, if you hear a crime being committed, but if someone is getting sober and saying, look, I did this and now I want to clean up, and it's not like a major crime, I think you should keep that to that's part of confidence. How many of us have not committed crimes and we're fucking active? So if she drunk drove, would she call the cops? She said she was drunk driving.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here, though, man. Holy fuck.
I can't believe how much this is triggering sexual behavior for me. All I want to do is jerk off.
Right now.
Well, not in front of you guys. I mean, with the
I understand that, but
putting things in her box.
Fucking tease.
This needs to be a movie.
She's so good looking. Like,
you want me to just read the whole story? This story was amazing.
She's a pretty Cameron Diaz.
We got to put this story in the Hall of Fame. This thing is amazing.
That's fucking
holy fuck. And that's, as a guy, it confuses the fuck out of it, because a lot of the stuff in there is obviously wrong, but could you imagine if you were in that house as a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid?
I want to be the one
out of your mind.
16 with a 10-inch dick, you bang the daughter, the mother, swinging that cock all over town.
You got the hot mom, and you got all the features. She's getting naked in the hot tub. She's playing naked twister. She's shoving things in her box. She's going to the bathroom to have sex with one of your friends.
I bet the mother was seeing that big penis dangling during the twister, right hand red, and her face went right by it. She was like, oh, for Pete's sake.
Brushed up against her cheek.
Is there anything more about the cock?
The first guy came too fast. That's why she came out with her toys. See, people all over the place know this story. Let me go to Tommy in Brooklyn. Tommy, go ahead.
Tom, how are you, Tom?
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, guys. He must have been out of his mind when he saw her. I bet he didn't even get the tip in, and he blew a nut, and she got lathered. She got hot and lathered and couldn't take it and took her toys out.
I think you're right. Did you see how sexy she looks?
Yeah.
Is there more pictures of her, Sam?
Yeah, let's see what her body
we want to see what the body looks like.
what
The
her
face is
IMDb
wonderful. Thank you, sir. Let me go to James in Canada. James?
Hey, your Canadian correspondent James and Kennedy here. I just want to thank you guys once again walking into work with a full-on erection.
You're welcome. Our voices do that.
Yes, we need more of these stories. Wow, she is beautiful.
Let's see what her body looks like.
No, you can tell it's still thin from
Google.
this is.
Let me go to Brian in Cherry Hill. Brian.
Hey, Hope, as soon as you said naked twister, I realized I had a fucking huge hard-on driving down the turnpike.
Yeah, let's all figure out when we got our hard-ons. Let's see. Mother arrested after telling AA sponsor she hosted underage party and had sex with her daughter's boyfriend after his dick was too big for the 16-year-old to handle.
Yep, that's the headline got me.
The headline got all of us, I think.
Headline got me.
Man.
10 inches now, is that hard or soft?
It's got to be hard. No, it's soft. But it probably
it's got to be hard for me to stick around.
It's probably very impressive. Here's what turns me on, how pornographic that is, that the mother's probably staring at this cock, that fucking dirty girl. She can't take her eyes off it. It's
Jimmy's worked up.
Dirty mom.
How hot do you think the kids were? I mean, the mom's hot.
The dirty mom, that's a great, I never had experiences like this.
The dirty mom is the turn on.
I was wearing my burgundy Kango, trying to be a homeboy. Fucking little jerk off.
I don't even think I'd be able to handle it psychologically if, like, this, when I was a kid, if the lady comes out of the bathroom after having sex and she's naked with sex toys, I would lose my fucking mind. Coming from a strict household, I wasn't prepared for this shit. What would you have done?
Look, when I was young,
would you try to play it off cool, like, oh, well, all right? You'd be out of your mind, right?
I never had. Look, when I was 16, I didn't even know how to have sex. I tried to do it with this girl. She said, "Okay, I'll blow you." I go, "No, I want to have sex." I never had sex, and I put a rubber on, and I didn't know how to do it. I couldn't do it, so I couldn't get it in or do it. And I go, "I can't do it. Will you blow me?" She goes, "No, you blew that chance," and I left with nothing. Like at 16 now,
you couldn't put it. You didn't know where the pussy was.
I did. I just didn't know how to maneuver.
It's probably dry.
Well, yeah, probably.
You probably weren't turning her on. Why didn't you just lick it a little bit?
I didn't know how to eat pussy. I was 15
yeah, but
or 16.
wouldn't you get it wet, though? Like, wouldn't common sense...
I didn't know. No, I didn't fucking know.
That's not common sense.
No, that's common sense to know that you had something's got to be wet to put something into it.
No, when you're 15 and you're a virgin or whatever,
Yeah.
that's
You
not
still
common
know
sense.
that you got to wet the old...
I swear to God, I didn't know back then.
I didn't know.
I was thinking pussy at that age.
I didn't know all the tricks of the trade.
I was licking vagina at that
I
age.
also thought the holes were more separated when I was younger.
I thought it would be easy. I didn't know how to sit on top, or I didn't know anything.
Strict household, man. They didn't talk about sex or nothing.
Me either.
I really thought the holes were very far apart. I didn't realize how close they were.
Fucking goofus and gallant, you two. I did not know how to lick a puss.
Don't act like because you had you were sucking your friends off at 8 and had girls putting their piss-stained panties on you at 10. That's like normal.
I'm not saying it's normal, but I still knew to lick it.
You had a lot more experience than the boys in the room.
You got to
Jim
get
Norton.
down there and lick it.
Trust me.
I didn't have a porch. I'm sorry.
I would have loved to have been licking pussy at... How old were you?
No, I was a younger teenager when I was licking pussy.
Jesus,
I would eat my
can't
one
even
girl.
imagine that.
This one girl's pussy, she had a wet, sloppy, sopping one. And I'd go over there and I would eat her pussy well.
Did it smell?
A little bit, not terrible. But now I would enjoy that. But I can still remember the scent. I can't describe it. But if I smelled it right now, I would remember it. Like
the girls, the younger girls didn't take care of their smells.
They didn't know. They didn't know. Their body was confusing.
Like a little bird into the nest.
That's right. Getting it wet.
Okay. Do you remember the first time you got laid? How old were you?
18.
Okay.
First time I stuck my dick in, 18.
I think I was. Was I 18 or no 20? I don't know. I was
20. I was 18.
No,
I was a freshman in college. I was late too.
But I was 8. But the first time I got laid, we were staying in Seaside on Labor Day weekend. Seaside. So this is a true story. I'll do it real quick. We went to rent a shitty room. Me and my friend Brian. So there was 2 beds in the room, right? So the lady said, well, I might rent the other bed to other kids. So me and my friend said, that's never going to happen.
Right.
We go out to the boardwalk. We come back. She rented the other bed to 7 other kids or 5 other kids. So there's 7 kids in our room. So now we don't know these other ones. We just need a place to crash. I come back from the boardwalk again, and I walk in, and this guy's fucking this girl. So, and I went second, right? That's the first time I got. And then all of a sudden there's a line outside my door. But this is how fucked up. I fucked her.
I pulled the train on a broad?
I didn't know. I just went second. All I know is he goes, "You want to do this?" And I never had sex before. So I said, "Yeah." So I fucked her. And I came so quick, like I still do. And then, but after I fucked her and came quick, I went and sat by the water on the beach and try to reflect the first time. I'm sitting I just had sex and I'm looking into the the ocean, and it was horrible.
Well, it's the 18. That's understandable. You're trying to look. What does it mean into the ocean? I kind of get that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have done it, but I mean, it's not that stupid to not know exactly what to do.
Jared on Long Island, before we move on, he says, reminding you that AA is not about mental health, and there's a lot of AA sponsors that suck.
That's true.
Yes.
There's people in AA and NA and every other group that are terrible, of course.
Right. Let's see. There was something else here, too.
It's a perfect program with imperfect people.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, we got a guy that's in the town where this story took place. Sam, what could you add to this?
Sam?
Nothing.
Oh, Sam, Georgia?
Hello? Sammy!
Hey, Sam.
Hello?
Hey, Sam, what's up, Sam?
Let's go.
Is this radio?
You're on the radio, Sammy.
Sorry, no, my name's Sean.
Oh, okay. Hi,
All right,
Sean.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
First of all, love the show. Secondly, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm on the way to work listening to you guys. You say the story, so I pull it up on Google to see what's going on with the story. And bam, it's right in my hometown.
What happened?
What happened?
I don't know. But
What happened? What happened? Tell what happened.
What's happening? Hey, so this is the same place where the Augusta Nationals,
Oh, the good time for golf.
Thank you. Oh, this happened in Augusta?
What happened?
What was that he's saying?
Shut up.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, it's like right there. So, this happened during Masters weekend. It's a big
What happened?
So that's what's going on. So I'm going to go after work and see if I can maybe get some action over there.
So what I'm getting from your phone call is you felt like you had a call because the big story happened close to you, but you have nothing to add
zero
to
to
it.
add. That was horrible, sir.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, we thought you might know her.
I know.
Yeah,
I was like,
what happened?
I banged her in high school or something.
What happened? I know you have nothing.
All right, Sam. Or Sean. Sean, I guess, right?
Exactly. Still better than the real Sam.
I'm going to go see if I can know her after work.
Sam Sean.
All right, Sean.
All right, Sean.
You guys want to go
Sammy.
from hot to hotter?
Yeah.
Let's go from hot to hotter.
Ooh.
You got a TSA screener. Or screeners. What? How about you talking to
You're
a
talking to
fucking
thin air.
microphone?
You can't
Don't want to take
open your
quarter.
meal when this. We
That's why I moved it to the side, so no one would hear.
Shit up.
But then you had to talk, though. Why would
know.
you take the microphone
Give me a piece
back?
of turkey bacon.
I'm gonna
smash your face.
Listen, hypocrite,
Please?
you can't eat during.
Well, they'll never hear it. I eat on the breaks now. I've been getting yelled at here for years.
Yeah, we
Thank
don't
you.
really eat on air anymore, Rich. We're not perfect, but we don't. You got 2 TSA officers fired at Denver's airport over alleged scheme to fondle passengers during body scan. You hear about this one? And it's a male-on-male fondling, I believe. 2 TSA agents got sacked for an alleged fondling scheme targeting nearly a dozen victims. What?
You introduced this story as being hotter than the last one.
I know. That's the joke, you idiot.
I'm just saying it was hotter.
Of course, nothing's going to beat the story we just had. The as yet unidentified TSA employees allegedly used the Denver International Airport's body scan system to allow a male employee to fondle the genitals and buttocks of male passengers of his choice. So basically, a guy's like, I think that one third in line is cute, and then they would fucking set it up so he could fucking.
But what's he really going to get out of that?
What do you mean? I guess that's his thing.
I was searched in Denver.
Were you really?
And he kept going back out. Oh, I forgot something.
You think you might have been part of this before they caught the guy?
I don't know, because I kept saying, are you sure you checked enough? What a brilliant scheme this is.
The pair had reputedly perfected their sick grope scheme, according to an internal, a whistleblower cited in the report. The male employee would ogle the airport security lines for potential victims and then signal his alleged accomplice when a passenger he found attractive approached the body scanner.
What was the signal? He'd probably stand behind the guy and go,
What happened?
Yeah, and then the boss was like, "What happened?" He's complaining.
The tipster told officials in November his female colleagues then erroneously, reported to the machine that it was examining a female passenger, thereby triggering what? All right, and required a manual pat down. All right, we get the story here basically.
What happened?
So,
how'd they find out? Oh, one of the female employees probably said, "Wait, that was no trigger. Why are you saying that?" And then she walked over and she goes, "Let's see what's happening."
Yeah, and required manual pat down. All right, so they got caught on that one.
Yep.
I think you should have opened with that story and closed with the
mom story.
The mom story.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'm not anybody.
Watch my pecker. You got to say that.
Yes.
You know what I said?
It's really funny.
How's your food over there?
I'm not eating. I'll wait till break.
Good boy. It's a new.
How'd you like Norton? Norton knows because she's been doing radio a lot longer.
A lot longer.
Not longer, just more.
No, a lot longer.
Not longer. I've been
maybe
doing...
time-wise. Yeah, all right.
Okay, but more.
Yeah.
That's why you're so good at it. You're fucking you work that muscle. And boom, you're so fucking quick. It's amazing. It's amazing how fucking good you are on radio and how you can translate that into
It translates
stage.
to nowhere else.
No, but
Rich, what are you doing?
I'm complimenting my friend.
Oh.
It translates to nowhere else in the business.
Yes.
Huh?
So maybe I should bring a little radio mic.
It does. It does because every roast you do, you kill.
Oh yeah, what roast?
Huh? Don't you do some of them for like USA and?
Well, yeah, exactly. All the big networks.
It doesn't matter.
This does.
Everything leads
I
to
want to roast on
something.
NBC. I want to roast on the Tonight Show.
Why are you patting down your turkey bacon?
Exactly.
Get
What are
the
you doing?
grease off it.
Oh, good boy.
Well, we probably should go back to the mom.
Oh yeah, there's got to be more there.
There's got to be somebody that knows her.
Yeah. The twister. She was looking at that big cock, and she was like, "Oh boy, hope he sneaks in, fucks me in my slumber."
The guy raped her.
I don't know if that's exactly. She may be spinning it. Like, who knows if he crawled in and started kissing her, and she woke up and backed in. Like,
Well, that's what the article said. That's why her daughter was felt guilty.
Oh, I didn't catch the guilty part.
Yeah, that she felt.
But maybe the mom's spinning it because she's in a bit of trouble.
There you go. The
So now
mom-
she's saying,
This
"Hey,
is-
man,
that's
I was sleeping at 3:30 in the morning."
She was like, "I'll admit to."
The 16-year-old fucking she might have felt weird about because it's the daughter's boyfriend. Yeah,
Right.
Big 10-inch prick.
But she doesn't feel weird about playing with sex toys in front of him.
Maybe the whole thing she does, but that's the one that gets her.
But now she's trying to get some kind of support on her side.
I woke up and a giant prick was there. I'm like, what am I going to do?
She's had 5 kids, so I mean.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Twats at fucking
5
elevator
fucking
shaft.
kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine licking that.
And you know what? And they're taken away from her. I mean, how did the last one get to stay? Why didn't you know what I mean? They took 5 away. Why is a 16-year-old still living with her?
I think they took them all away.
Oh, after it happened, they took. Oh, I
No,
think
no,
they-
preemptively. No, the father had the. Maybe they took him for good. Who
I would
knows?
assume they took all 5 kids away at that point.
No, I thought they were taken away.
Peckets.
I thought they were taken away before.
The mom set it up basically. She got all the young kids out of the house.
Yeah.
She set this whole thing up, obviously.
Oh, taken. Oh, I thought. Listen, I thought that child services took her kids away before this happened.
No, I don't think so. No, after this story, they took the kids away. Yes.
What are you fucking? Oh, she's so high. Can you imagine if she was a pig? How we'd be trashing her over this?
No, we'd still,
I think it would still be kind of hot.
She's got such an innocent face.
Don't you think though? If the mom was piggy, it's still a hot story.
No, if mom was piggy. Look at this disgusting.
Not as
big
hot.
Fucking 16-year-old kids.
What do you think?
Fucking slob.
Yeah.
Quit eating, you fucking. That's what we'd say.
I think you need to eat the food.
Who?
You're kind of distracting us all because it's just sitting there and you really want to eat it.
I don't know. I want to be part of the team.
I know you're kind of messing up the timing now.
I'm not messing up the timing.
Yeah,
You
'cause
are by doing the one good story first and
I know,
thinking
I
you could
fucked
follow it with
Look,
a gay
everyone knows
story.
I fucked up that. Everyone knows I fucked up that story. We're going to try to move on now.
Oh, let's go to the next one. Next story.
The next story. Next story.
Okay.
What is this? Story time?
Jesus Christ!
I don't know what we want to talk about next.
Well, let's talk about me in Harrisburg this weekend.
Well, sure.
Sure.
What do you got? What do you got on that though?
Yeah, what do you got? What's to say about it?
Here's what I got to
It's
say.
gonna be an amazing week.
It's I never fell on stage. My hour that I taped, I started editing it, and it's going to be good. It's going to be really good, and it was great doing it because Kenny was there one night, and even when Kenny's not working with you or anything, he makes sure everything runs perfect, and he fucking gets so mad. He was yelling at fucking a club owner I was at. I don't want to mention any names. He was yelling at him
For your taping.
Yeah,
Vinny.
he's yelling at
Vinny Brand. What's wrong with you?
Where you taped.
He's going, what? Because Vinny did too much time before me in the middle, and fucking Kenny's. It's amazing how like when you take him on the road, everything's got to go so perfect and smoothly.
Kenny catches every club lying. They all lie.
Yes.
All of them sneak in seats. All of them fucking try to steal from you.
They sneak in seats. They say.
Yeah, Kenny caught one. I'm not going to say where because I had a great weekend there. It was in the last 8 months. He caught someone sneaking in seats, and he asked them about it, and they paid me on it. But they tried to steal a couple $1,000s.
How many seats would they?
There's a good amount. But I mean, it's like that's what they do. That's why comics have a weird thing with club owners because then, like, you feel like most of them are just not honest and they try to fuck you.
Yeah, they're always trying to get away with a little bit, right?
And it's like if we have a deal in place,
yeah.
Like, why are you trying to steal from? Like, I would never steal money from somebody. It's fucking annoying. I'm not getting a piece of the drinks. Ugh. But whatever. I want to do some more.
There's Kenny.
More podcasts when I'm in LA too, because I can't do Corolla.
Kenny, what do you got?
Jim's coming to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, thank you, Kenny. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yes,
tickets go on sale today, 10 a.m.
Nice.
Thank you. Where is that?
Mill City Nights. It's a rock club.
Oh, go.
Yeah. So, 10 o'clock today, millcitynights.com, Minneapolis, September 25th. It's a Friday night. A good night for comedy.
Night before Detroit. Thank you very much. I forgot about that.
And you're heading to L.A. to promote your special.
Yeah, my special comes out next Friday. I have a shitload of press here. Next week, I'm doing Hannity next week, his radio show, and a Reddit AMA. I'm really throwing myself into the fucking wolves den, but that's Thursday.
Nice.
Rogan tonight. Rogan's really helping me out, doing me like as soon as I get to LA, I'm going to do Rogan. I'm doing Bert Kreischer.
Wait, you're going to LA to do Rogan?
I'm doing yes,
because Rogan's coming
He's
here.
Coming here.
That is so confusing. Rogan is going to be guest hosting this radio show on Friday.
On Friday morning.
Me and Jimmy are out, and I asked Joe because Joe can only do Friday when he's in New York. I said, "Why don't you just guest host the show?" So we told him to do whatever the hell he wants with the show on Friday. So I hope you check that out.
Joe will be here Friday morning.
But you're flying today to LA and doing his podcast today.
Yeah, when I see him, I'm going to point that out too. Like you're going there Friday, I'm here Thursday. I'm going to say the iron is so thick you can cut it with a knife. And I'm doing the Nerdist. And I have a couple of like Kevin and Bean, some regular radio stuff, but Corolla had to cancel because he has like a legitimate event. He's just not going to be there.
Right.
So, but that's a fucking big hit. So someone suggested maybe Doug Benson's in town or so. I don't know a lot of these guys. Like Doug I know, but I don't know when he does his podcast.
Right.
Do Todd Glasses.
He's never asked me to do his.
You got to ask them.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
Because they don't know. They don't
my
think.
publicist has got to get on it. Ask all these people.
How about get the word out? You're going to be in LA for the next couple of days, and you have some room to do a couple extra podcasts.
How about Jay
And let's see who comes
Jay's
forward.
radio show. Yeah.
Let's see who comes forward with that. You're doing Jay's radio show. That's huge.
Yeah,
it is.
Jay's in a lot of fucking.
I know
cities.
he is. Yes,
and he's great at it.
I haven't heard his show
let me
on
send
regular
out a
radio.
tweet.
Yeah, do that.
I'm going to be in Los Angeles. If anyone has a podcast they think I should do, help me out.
You could talk tweets.
Yeah. No, it's magic.
Can I do it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know.
To see the results.
I don't know. You want to try?
It'll just be this weekend. Glurber.
A lot of glurbers. And Jimmy's competing with the Bruce Jenner interview, so we really want to push the Big Epics special.
Oh, yeah.
Is there another teaser for the Bruce Jenner interview?
Oh, yeah.
What are they revealing now with this quick teaser?
Nothing.
What did they reveal with the first one? They just kind of showed him from behind, right, with his long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They show. I mean, he's not going to really look any different.
True.
Because they filmed this 2 months ago.
Right.
That's true.
He's going to look a lot different now than when he taped this a couple months ago. Let's look at the
People are going to
teaser.
get mad at me for saying this, but I think he's committing a crime against God. What?
Just trying to get some press.
Just trying to get a little bit before the special.
Before your special comes out.
Transphobic comments?
Where are you at with this thing, Rich?
Well,
live and let live.
Friday night, April.
No, here's what I think. You can't. What goes on inside of you, you can't change. That's it. That's what
Agreed.
I mean. So it's just so weird that it takes so long. Like we had a friend of ours who had the operation at like 50. It's so sad that they have to go through that much time of their life.
Well, it's sad because if you want to be a woman, when you do it when you're younger, when
you're hot,
when you can really take
now though, but back then
take advantage of your hotness.
Back then it was like the generation differences, man. Now all these young transgendered friends are rather delightful, and
I just wouldn't want to turn into a 65-year-old woman.
Exactly.
That's
and
what
it's happening.
Oh, thanks a lot. I can't wrap my head around that part of this.
Yeah,
I understand this is how he always felt and all that, but
that's got to be an amazing relief too. If you like, how's Rick Scotty? What's his name now?
Julius.
How does Rick? No, Julia. How does?
Is he a comic friend of yours?
Yeah, I knew Rick.
Yeah.
He was a good guy.
Does he still do comedy?
Yeah.
Just getting back into it, right?
Yeah.
Or she?
Yeah.
How does she feel?
She loves it, I guess.
But the bottom surgery depresses some people. I'm wondering how.
I don't know. She said everything's fine. She's doing working on a one person. You know.
Sure.
Did she get the penis removed?
Oh, did we?
That's bottom surgery. That's really personal questions too.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that either.
I don't think we asked that.
I always asked when I'm answering an ad, but I mean, and plus they're supposed to say in the ad they're post-op. Otherwise, that's bait and switch.
Right.
That's deceptive advertising.
You're not allowed to ask that.
You're not supposed to.
It's a very any surgical question.
Weird.